Just this past weekend, I went to Dallas, Texas, and attended Dallas Comic-Con. It's a comic book convention that's held every year. It's always downtown Dallas at the Dallas Convention Center. If you've never been to the Dallas Comic-Con, you should really check it out. It's a really great convention. And every year when I get back from the convention, I usually take some photos and post them online. But this year I thought I'd try something a little different and shoot a quick video just to show you a rundown of some of the really cool, awesome things that I picked up while I was in the Dallas area. And let me just show you some of the really cool graphic novels and trade paperbacks that I picked up. This one actually was not on sale. I actually picked this up at a really, really awesome comic book shop in Dallas, Texas, called Titan Comics. I usually try to go there when I'm in the Dallas area because it's just a fantastic, fantastic store. And speaking of fantastic, I picked up this last volume, volume 11 of Ultimate Fantastic Four, which I needed to complete my Ultimate Fantastic Four trade collection there. Also, I am currently reading the new Guardians of the Galaxy series, and I picked up this volume 2. Here's another volume of Daredevil. This was the last Daredevil volume of this is volume 7, and here is the volume 1 of Batman 66, and this is basically a comic book series based with new stories, brand new stories based on the old Adam West Batman television show. I'm also a huge He-Man fan, and I picked up volume 1. This is the new DC Comics series that they are publishing. And I also picked up volume 3. One of the really great things about at the convention is, you know, if you're at a booth and you buy a stack of books, lots of times if the vendor's really cool or really nice, they'll knock off a few dollars on top of the discount that you're already getting, which this vendor did. The lady at the booth just gave me this one for free, so hey, free trade, that's awesome. While I was there, I picked up these latest 2 volumes of Saga. Also, I picked up this Vertigo Uncle Sam series. It's by Steve Darnell and Alex Ross. The entire story is completely painted by Alex Ross, which I love. I'm a huge, huge Alex Ross fan. So let me just show you some of the books that I picked up while I was at Half Price Books. Rounding out the graphic novels, this was a graphic novel that's been on my wish list for a very, very long time, and the name is Whatever Happened to the World of Tomorrow. I'm also a big comic strip fan, and I found this. I'm a big fan of the comic strip BIZARRO by Dan Ferraro. When I was in Texas, we went to Tyler, Texas, to a comic shop called Ground Zero Comics, and I found this other BIZARRO collection, a pirate-themed collection. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's a hardbound book, and the cover is extremely, just really, really thick. It's almost like a baby book, and it almost has like a handcrafted quality. But as you can see, it is published by Andrews McNeil Publishing. So also, I'm a huge, huge fan of the comic strip The Norm, and this is a long out of print book set. I don't know if you can see that, but this is it's got a slipcase. There's the Norm, the character, and it's got 4 books inside of it. I was very, very excited to get a hold of this because it's long out of print and it fetches high prices online. As you can see, it's even signed by the artist himself. Another book collection I picked up is this collection of Happy Hooligan comic strips. Also, speaking of classic comic strips, I'm a huge fan of Pogo, and while I was at Titan Comics in Dallas, I picked up a couple of old vintage collections of Pogo. But just to show you some of the artwork in this book, I mean, Walt Kelly was like a Disney trained artist. And his artwork, it was just fantastic. as well as the storytelling. I mean, they just do not make comic strips like this anymore, folks. And here is the other one, and I just really love the design of these books. They're just so simple. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous book. And speaking of classic comics, I found at the Ground Zero Comics, I found this Family Circus Treasury. A really great book that I've had on my wish list as well for a very long time. The Art and Making of Peanuts Animation, celebrating 50 years of television specials. So this goes into the history and the making of all of the beloved, great, fantastic Peanuts TV specials, which I love. I've seen all of them. I think they're just fantastic. I'm a huge Peanuts fan. I love the comic strip. I love the TV specials. I'm also a Simpsons fan. I didn't even know these books existed, but I found 3 character-based books. This is the one based on C. Montgomery Burns' The Handbook of World Domination, Homer's Little Book of Laziness, the Bart Simpson's Manual of Mischief. So that basically covers all of the books. As you can see right here, that's a lot of books. One of the cool vintage toy shops that I just recently discovered is a place called Dallas Vintage Toys. This was a vintage He-Man figure that I needed in my collection. This character is called Multibot, and I don't know if you can see, this is this isn't new. This is a vintage figure. My point is that the shape of this is just fantastic. I mean, it looks super clean. I was very impressed by by how clean these toys were at Dallas Vintage Toys, because a lot of these vintage toys, when you buy them, they're just terrible shape. They're just filthy and dirty and covered in mud and cookies and whatnot. And so another cool thing was with the Multibot figure, it came with his mini comic. All of the old He-Man figures back in the day were packaged with a little mini comic, so which I always thought was really cool, because you know, with the He-Man figures, you really got your money's worth. And also another great He-Man figure that I purchased at Dallas Vintage Toys was this character called Squeeze. And he has like 3 S's in front of his name, and it's kind of hard to get him completely in frame here. I'll move his arms down like this. But yeah, it's really, he's got these huge long arms. I honestly don't even remember this one when it came out originally, but I just think he's a great figure. I just love this figure. And again, I mean, the condition of this thing is just fantastic. And he also comes with his accessory, which is this cool little snake staff. So let me just kind of stick him back here. There you go, buddy. Just stand right there. All right. So at Dallas Vintage Toys, they had a Queen Marlena figure, which is great because that goes with my King Randor. But really and honestly, the real reason that I got this was because she also comes packaged with a Cringer figure. So, and I was extremely excited to add this to my collection. So yeah, this is just an assortment of some of the figures that I got at the convention. I found a few figures. This was a Evil-Lyn. I have Evil-Lyn. I have my original Evil-Lyn that I did, that I had when I was a kid. But her legs are way better. My Evil-Lyn's legs are shot. A lot of these old He-Man figures, the legs are the first thing to go. They just, I mean, they're connected with old rubber bands, and you know, these things corrode and just fall apart. So I was kind of excited to get to get one with better legs so she could actually stand up when I display her. And I also got this Mantenna figure. And for the most part, this one's actually pretty clean, except for the eyeballs. On all these old Mantennas, it's really hard to find one with good eyes because a lot of the paint has just been completely stripped off of them. So I'm just gonna lay you guys down here since you keep falling down. I got this guy, and he's called Blast Attack, and I'll just kind of zoom in here. He's really filthy. I mean, I got him pretty cheap. And you know, he's not complete. He didn't have his staff, But since it was, they were selling it for extremely cheap, I decided to just go ahead and get them. And I'm also a big Spider-Man fan, so this was a House of M Spider-Man that I didn't have. I have a lot of Spider-Man figures, and this is a really cool figure that I needed. And I also noticed when I got it home that his eyes light up. I don't know if you can see that or not. Another cool Marvel Legends figure that I picked up was Power Man. He's about to get his own show on Netflix, which is really cool. So I'm kind of glad I got him because they're probably going to start jacking the price up on him. This is actually part of a series of Justice League Unlimited 12-inch figures based on the Justice League Unlimited animated series. I picked up a really cool figure of Dean Hardscrabble. This is from Monsters U. The other item that I purchased was this box set of Gremlins, the Disney, based on the old children's book. Oh, there's a picture of it on the box here. But those are a lot of fun, and it was really cool to add those to my collection. Now, I've been looking for this figure for a long time. This is just based on the Nolan Batman. This is, of course, the Simpsons version of Hugh Hefner, and this is James Brown with this little microphone there. I got a huge bag of Smurfs. Not a huge bag, a small shopping bag, I guess, if you want to get technical about it. But I had a huge Smurf collection when I was a kid, and I've been slowly but surely trying to, buy them back over the years. These are actually vintage Smurfs. They're not reproductions. I mean, these are the original ones, and they are in just fantastic shape. The Smurfs are kind of a big nostalgia thing for me. I got a DeLorean. This is from Diamond, and it actually lights up and has noises and whatnot. Let me just push a button back here. There's the headlights. Let me do that again. The little lights on the side light up there. Just really great and fantastic. I'm a huge Back to the Future fan, so I was extremely excited to get my hands on this. And I also have a set of these reaction figures, and I'm gonna display my Marty and Doc with them. I love it. I'm very excited about it. And I think that's just about it, guys. That's pretty much a wrap. I mean, that covers just about everything that I got. Just really nothing else to say. Just again, Dallas Comic-Con, great convention. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it's completely worth the trip. Just go check it out. It's a fun time. I hope you enjoyed the video. So anyways, thanks for watching, and talk to you later.